If the Olaf gets fed enough, that kind of becomes your job as Jarvan is. You just ult this guy and then you flag and drag out and you make him spend his flash or he loses his ult, right?
Yep.
And so that is kind of that line that you are going to be walking. Sturdy going to be, of course, playing that top because we already have
in the bottom side as Vulcan and Tactical are going to rotate over to Blabber here, taking this first Drake. Call Me and Kryra are in the area, but as Loki rotates down, throws out the ball, flash forced by the dredge line of the Vulcan, but Call Me's coming in, going for the taunt flash. It's Vulcan getting locked up first as Blabber re-enters the fight. First blood back over to Tactical as C9 are out fighting him. Tactical exhausted though, so Jed looking for a little bit more opportunity to free fire. Vulcan down to 150 HP, Blabber's going to drop, but so will Kryra. Jungler's traded 1 for 1, C9 2 for 1 overall. Sajed going back in, looking to find the kill on Tactical, but he won't quite get it. Sajed dies, but so does Loki. It's another 1 for 1 trade as Vulcan goes back in after Lions, who's trying to find the kill on a Tactical, and Lions gets it. Vulcan goes in for the flash auto attack, won't quite get enough damage, but he burns down to...
I mean, they've created some big leads. They've also donated those leads very generously to their opponents a couple times, but I will
also creating a big lead, just in the other direction.
There you go. They created one lead, then they created another. Double the lead. Unfortunately, it hasn't resulted in any game wins for them just yet. Second last right now, you know, every team besides DSG has at least 2 game wins. DSG has not gotten a game win yet. Because unfortunately for them, both their series, game 1, really close, really competitive, and nameplates off, you would think that they would win.
Well, right now, DSG are invading the enemy jungle. Kryra looking at this red buff that Blabber was forced to surrender as now he re-engages back over the wall. Vulcan's ready to try to join him, but the heroic entrance from Call Me has also arrived. Blabber gets back over the wall here with the blast cone, and C9 is ready to try to collapse for a full-on punish. Shockwave over the wall puts Lions in the grave. Thanatos takes the kill on that one, and C9 have already found the first kill of the skirmish. Dredge line not quite going to find the target. That blast cone was Blabber's dumpster, and he's sailing towards new horizons on that one. Kryra down here with the bottom side, charging up the Vault Breaker, but it's Vulcan and Blabber starting up the fight first. It's another Shockwave coming in. The 1-2 punch from Blabber, and Loki once more finds the target, and Blabber gets away. The Golden Aegis guarantees he ain't gonna burn down. As additional damage onto Kryra, a double kill for Tactical through that one. Oh, Blabber, really nice team play from the rest of the C9 squad, as now it's once again a 3-man play. It's Vulcan, Blabber, and Tactical putting the damage into Surdy, who does not have his Ragnarok available. More damage comes in, though, as Call Me arrives with another heroic entrance to protect his top laner. Meanwhile, up in the C9 top side, it's Thanatos under pressure, but it's Thanatos who almost gets the kill onto Lions here with the 1v3. Staying alive for now. Kryra gets back away. He's almost dead now, too. Sajed also brought down to 100 HP. By the speed boots instead of the armor boots.
Oh.
If Thanatos had the armor boots, because all the damage that was hitting him was from Sajed.
So, you know, he has some history both against Sajed and against the organization itself, which makes it cool, you know, having these players be so familiar with each other.
Now we have yet another fight breaking out. Tons of damage into Tactical, but the Culling taking him below half HP yet again, but a nice use of Petrifying Gaze to hold off the assault. Cry was first to die as Loki takes the kill. Make it a 2-for-0 so far as Call Me also falls. C9's gonna ram the Herald into the turret there thanks to Blabber. Sajed tries to get away, but Loki's got the damage. Lion survives, but it's mid, jungle, and AD all gone for DSG, and C9 isn't done. Surdy's hanging around. He's trapped on top of the Cassiopeia puke, and he's not going anywhere. Loki's on a killing spree, and all of a sudden, Azael, this game that was still within striking distance.
Having 2 items, because I think this is a very weak spot in the game for them right now.
All right, they've already begun it. The Dragon's down to half HP. Thanatos has no Narbar. C9 gonna put some damage into Call Me here at the very start. Sajed already using the culling to not great effect. Surdy wants to jump in, put a little bit more DPS into Vulcan's health bar, but he won't find any kills. Surdy's already dead. Kryra trying to pressure Tactical here in the back, but Kryra exhausted will have no way out. Loki on a rampage. DSG, it went exactly as you said, Azael. They want to try to fight. They're not in a great spot, and C9 is happy to let the cards fall.
Tactical just finished the upgraded Archangels and had a fully stacked Roa, and then on the other side, not one of those people has 2 items. And then after you've lost the fight, Sajed buys an IE and a double longsword, right? It's like, when you're behind, you want to fight on 2 before they're on 3 items. That's where your chance is, and I feel like that was kind of a hopeless look.
And right now, it looks like Call Me is also feeling pretty hopeless here in this 1v3. Blabber engages it to start it off. Easy enough for Vulcan and Thanatos to finish the kill. They even give the money over to the Gnar in the side lane. Tactical staying alive here as Sajed and Lions try to put the pressure on him, but he's already full stacked on Roa. He's already got his Seraph's Embrace. He's got Loki behind him to finish the kill onto Sajed. It's just all a matter of details at this point. C9's got the game all locked up with an 8,000 gold lead and Dragon Soul point status. Thanatos going to pick up the tier 1 turret. Half of DSG is looking at the game through a black and white filter, so C9 might as well take a 20-minute bear.
Yes, sir, and after that last fight, we didn't even get to talk about it because C9 just went on the map and killed him again. Double Seekers was purchased up by C9 after that, so that is kind of the countdown and clock instruction.
And now we've got the Seeker's Arm Guard never even needed to be fully used for Loki. That is now all the way upgraded into Azonia's Hourglass, so that's pretty problematic. 8-1 and 6 here on the Orianna. Kryra even tries to get away with a blast code, is pulled right back and has to use the flash just to survive. It's 16-4. DSG knows they need a Cloud9 error. They need a massive issue from C9 in terms of execution to even have a chance in one of these upcoming fights. The double Seekers, like you're talking about, it's literally the point you made at the start of the game. Yeah, it's a long way away, but once they get there, who to Disguised even go on? Well, that long way away is now reality, and Disguised are having to buckle up because this one is heading for the ditch real quick. Vulcan goes in, immediately Surdy's going to lose 80% of his health bar. Call Me might lose even more. Stunned up here, Mega Gnar back into the wall, and the Galio is gone. C9, they find one kill. They nearly get the second with Surdy forced all the way back into the fountain. That is now an Olaf having to heal up, and with no ultimate, Surdy can't really participate in the fights. Recalls being channeled now from the C9 side, but it is just their 2 solo laners who will immediately rejoin the rest of the squad and go for the game-ending push right here. Vulcan at half HP goes in for the dredge line. Beautiful petrifying gaze, ready to follow it up. Kryra is already dead, and DSG can't do anything about the C9 push. Everybody on Cloud9 still alive. This one could have been an email, but Cloud9 are just slamming Disguised in the first game. 21 kills in 23 minutes.
23-minute end in this season is crazy. That is such a stomp.